Hi, this is Sherry. I'd like to do a quick little video about when it's time to change a needle on a sewing machine. I've got my Bernina Artista 180 here, and I'm going to make my niece a burp cloth. So I've got it on here, and I confess I'm not really good at keeping track of when these needles need to be changed. I've read that, every 8 to 10 hours of sewing, or after every project, change your needle. I've even read change it every 2 to 3 hours of sewing, or after every 2 to 3 bobbins. So it's very vague to me. I'm not sure, but I kind of was realizing this needle was getting kind of really dull, and I wanted to sew with it so that you would all know what a dull needle sounds like. And I wouldn't recommend this at home because this is a super expensive machine, and really we shouldn't be running dull needles through it. So I'm just going to sew a few stitches, and I will change my needle out once I'm done. So here you go. Go ahead and take a listen. You hear that popping? That is kind of an indication that this needle, right there, the pop, 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 that needle isn't good anymore. Why do you need to change that needle? It makes your motor work twice as hard when you're running on dull needles. It can damage your fabric, it can make your threads snag, and if you consider it this way, the cost of a needle versus the cost of a sewing machine, much cheaper to be changing your needles. Here's a price of Schmetz Microtex, $5.49. Maybe make it a habit to get a new package of needles when you get new fabric, and you'll have a bunch, and you won't be shy to change your needle. Okay, another tip I read that I thought was good was take your needle out of the machine after the end of a project. This way, that kind of forces you to change your needle. And then when you start a new project, you don't have the question in your mind, how old is this needle? So I thought that was a really good tip. So anyways, happy sewing. Thank you.